Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Brooklyn Stace, and so I'm going to do something for some little boys and the men today. So I've been working on wrapping my gifts. You see what I'm doing? Putting some lotion on my hands. I said, let me go into my stash where I have all of my various lotions and just grab a bottle and keep it here. And so, yeah, because I'm always washing my hands, and so it looks a little chapped, right? All right, and so, yeah, so I wanted to do some things for little boys and for men today. And I just wanted to show you some concepts that I had. And so if you haven't seen my video where I may have not have uploaded it by the time you see this video, I'm not sure, but go and look when I was in Dollar Tree and when I was in Dollar General, and I picked up some things. And so I was opening, let me just start off by saying this. Now, I hate when I got. It's like, you got. You heard that before? You got. So anyway, I was in Dollar Tree and I got these ornaments, these do-it-yourself ornaments, and I thought this was a cute little activity for the children to do. And it says Happy Valentine's Day, so I thought that was cute. And then it has, what was that? Love you. These are gnomes, and I think it's a cupcake. And then this is a unicorn, and these are the rainbows, right? So then I looked and I said, well, this has two of them in there, right? So I was like, okay, well, they don't need two of the same thing. So I can open it and take one out and then kind of do a mix and match. And then I said the same thing for the unicorns, right? So I said, okay, well, let me open it up and take one of these out, right? And so you can see it up close, just so you'll know what it looks like. It's cute. It has a little string. And so I said, okay, let me do the same thing for the unicorn. Let me open that up. And oops, I ripped that. Oh, okay, I opened it up. I thought I tore it. And I said, well, let me take one of those out as well. And see, there's the unicorn, so they can paint it or use their crayons or, decorate it however it is that they want to decorate it. And I'll put one face forward and one upside down. Well, I'll just put one this way and one that way. You know what I mean? And so then I said, well, let me take one of these out. And then I was like, well, this seems a little thin. And I was like, yeah, there's only one in each one of these. There's only one of these, but I have two strings. So when I opened it, I was like, for sure, there's only one. I didn't even open this one. But this one was attached. This is the part that was fixated or fastened to this. So it wasn't open. They just never put two of these in here. And so I went to look, and it clearly says what? 8 count. So that's 4 different types. 2 of these, 2 of these, and it's supposed to be 2 and 2. Like Chuck Willery, 2 and 2. Who remembers Chuck Willery? What show was that? Put that in the comments. So I said, wow, I got, as we say. Or I got gypped. Or I got shorted. I got shortchanged. I got robbed. Hoodwinked. Run amok. Which one is that? Led astray. You've been had. So, which movie is that from, for all my movie buffs? So yeah, this is only one of each. So it's a 6 count, not an 8 count. So I could take this back, but I'm not going to go back. I mean, I'll just take the L. You know what I mean? But if you are looking at this Dollar Tree, and there's AI, so they're always listening. So Dollar Tree, if you're looking at this, you need to sponsor me just because, and I need a refund. I need my 2 little ornaments because it was never placed in the package to begin with. So I just wanted to say that. So now that I'm off my soapbox about getting gypped, let me just go ahead and separate this because it's only going to be, instead of 8 baskets or gift bags, it's only going to be in 6 of them. So sorry, kids. I could just divvy it up and do 1 and 1, but then I would have to, I don't have another one of these, although I can wrap it in cellophane. But you know what? It'll be all good. There's plenty of other things that I do have in terms of toys and favors. So if one child doesn't get one, then they'll get some of the other. But, you know, that's your fault. It's my fault because I should have looked, but I didn't think that I would be shortchanged. Oh, boy, I tell you. Gotta love it. So I'm going to repair this with some tape here. And this is another thing. I got this from Dollar General. So when you see the transparent tape, make sure it's transparent because this is not transparent. It shows up. So, you know, it comes looking like this. I think this is the roll that I got that is transparent. Right. So how is this labeled as transparent when it's clearly not? It's opaque, and this is transparent. Again, Dollar Tree and Dollar General. Make sure you're labeling your things correctly because that's not the case. Clearly it's not the case. And so let's see. Do I have? I have my little bag that I keep my little garbage, my little cardboard things in because I'm going to reuse that. So this is what it comes in. Scotch is the business, right? Because Scotch, as you saw from that little piece that I tore off there, it had this on it. So this is Scotch. Scotch, you're doing your business. But Dollar Tree brand, you're not. This is not transparent. You need to fix that too. Boy, I tell you, I'm just doing the most when it comes to talking to Dollar Tree, aren't I? I mean, what do you want? Prices are $1, but they need to do better. I will say that. Do better. Because that is not cool. And that's that. So now I'm just going to fix that, and then I'm going to come back, and then we're going to see what we're going to put in our baskets. All right, guys, so let me show you what I have done for the boys. Remember, this video I'm focusing on boys and men. I've already done a lot of the little girl things, so I'm going to come back and show you some of those things, as well as some of the other designs that I have done. I'm going to be uploading that. But this is what I came up with, and I thought that this was so cute. Let me get that in the, there we go. And I thought that this was so cute. So remember, if you hadn't seen it already, when I went to Walmart, I did get one of these on clearance, these bath bombs, and it smells like grape or something of that fragrance. And it is so cute. It's a Batman bath bomb. And this was part of the one where I got gypped of the activity, the little happy, I was going to say happy Halloween, happy Valentine's Day ornament. And then it was a pack of lollipops. So I took the purple one out, and this was the cars, the party favors, and then you see the 2 gold coins that I have the cars sitting on. And then I turned it around and I put another little felt activity little project, and I chose the heart one. And so yeah, and so that's what I did get for the boys. And I wanted to do another one. This is like a little pail, so it's kind of cute. He could use this for the sandbox or whatever he wants to put his little cars in, little toys in. And so I thought I'd do another one on camera with you guys, so to show you how I just put it together. And I played around and played around and played around. So I was like, okay, let me throw that together. So I'm going to save this other blue one for something else, but I'm going to do one in red. I could do one in the hearts here and use one of these buckets, but I want to save that for the little girls and just do a solid red for the boys. All right, so what I did was, since I had stuffed this, I'll just use another one that I have down here and put that one over here. All right, and so I chose not to take this off because it does say not intended for food use. So that's going to be for the parents. So I decided to leave that on there. And plus it doesn't have the price tag on there anyway. So when I was thinking about this, I said, well, I can use this as a backer. I've used this in my other buckets to put something on the back. Let's just say if I was to use this so that it can rest. Some people use the bamboo sticks, but what I've done is tape this on the side here so it won't move, and you can just rest that on the back, like if I was going to use this, you know, and I would rest that on the back. But the problem would be then if it rests on the back, then there isn't much room on the front for items. So you can kind of recline it, but then it'll be laying back. So yeah, so I said, well, For this design, I am not going to do that, and I'll just tape that down so that it won't move. So let me just quickly put a piece of tape down there, and that takes care of that. And then I simply just took some tissue paper. I ran out of newspaper, so I have plenty of this white tissue paper, plenty. And so I wanted to just stick that in the back here, and then another one for the front part, because what I opted to do was to use this Superman bath bomb, and this is cute too, and this smells like, it says strawberry shortcake, but so that's the Superman bath bomb, and I got that at Walmart on clearance. I think it was like $1.25, yeah. And then I decided to put this to use. Remember, I got this from, you may have seen this in Dollar Tree, and it's so cute because of all the sayings that it has on there, like, you know, in regards to torque and truck, and it's just so cute, all the little sayings. This is a chocolate bar, so I have some that I have for men, and then some that I have for little boys. So I decided to incorporate that, and what I did was I just taped it to the top here and put 1 or 2 glue dots, because this is heavy. This is a big chocolate bar, and decided to put that in like this so that it would sit on the front. Now, again, it doesn't leave a lot of room in the front, but that's okay. We're going to remedy that. And actually, let me put that in the back, because it does have some tissue paper that I want to sit in the back, because that's only going to serve for the purposes of having shreds. So you don't need a lot. And then I can stuff this for the front, and I kind of want that to sit up, and because I want to put the shreds, you know, there. So you kind of fluff it up as much as you can and spread it out as much as you can. There we go. And so that'll sit up there, so the shreds will rest upon there. And so it's kind of leaning like that, so you can opt to just straighten it up like so. But then when you straighten it up, look what happens, right? And that's just because the actual paper takes up a lot of space. So to remedy that, you can just simply reduce the amount of paper that you do put in. I could put white in, but because I'm going to use red shreds, I'm just going to use this small piece of red here. And again, no worries, because nothing is going to be back here other than shreds. So what I'm going to do is get a piece of tape. There we go. And it's going to lean back, but that's fine. Let me just put this aside. I'm going to get a piece of this packing tape, because I want one wide piece. And I've got to get the tape dispenser for this thing, because it gets stuck. I probably have it wrong. You know, when I'm using the boxes, I'm a pro at this, but you know, I'm not a pro at it sometimes when it gets stuck to the little metal piece, and I probably have it loaded in wrong. Every time I say I'm going to fix it, and I don't. So here's what I'm going to do. Leave that out, and then we'll tape that to that. And that's for the visual, as well as to, actually, we don't need any shred. I did it different on the other one. But, you know, with this like that, look, we don't even need any shred. The shreds will be on the side there, right? So now that we have that up, and it's leaning still, it's still leaning. I don't want it to lean, but I think that's going to be kind of how it's going to be. Let's see. And this will kind of be hanging off, so that's kind of cute. Yeah, we'll leave that the way it is. All right, and so next, what we're going to do is I'm going to, let's see here, lift that up just a tad bit more. Yeah. And then I'm going to put some tape on the sides there, because you see it was kind of moving. So for that, I'm just going to use just this little strip here on this side, little strip here on that side, and that'll take care of that. See, now it's good. So next, I was wondering if I'm going to use the coins, or, you know, what I'm going to use, a little activity thingamajig here. And since I have this chocolate bar here, I'm not going to put this activity sticker like I did with the other one. So I'm going to put this on the front, and it's going to cover, it says strawberry shortcake, but that's fine. And you can still see that it's Superman. So it's like, I don't want to cover the S too much. So I can put it down low. If I put it there, it'll definitely cover the Superman too much, and then I don't want it to curl up. So I was like, okay, what should I do with this? I don't actually have to have an activity sticker, but I thought also to put it here, put it down in the front. And I thought that would be cute. So I may just do that. Have the car, tape the car there with the wheels hanging off, little spinners, spin, spin, spin. And just so you know how it works, it's one of those wind up type of deals. So then I thought, well, let me take 2 coins and put it here, and then have that like hanging off, the 2 little chocolate coins. We used to eat these as little kids. My uncle, may Uncle Billy rest in peace, my grandmother's sister married my Uncle Billy, and he was a master sergeant in the Air Force, and he was a chef, honey, a chef, the chef for the general. He ended up being the chef for the general, and he used to come home with the official U.S. chocolate coins. So as a little girl, a young girl, I remember having these official, I wish I still had one, the official White House chocolate coins. They weren't like this in the dollar store. They were official. So yeah, I remember those days on Andrews Air Force Base. A lot of fun. And so I didn't want to put another one of these on there because it's not enough. You see how this one works? I could put this here, but this one is too big, and this is a cupcake. So then there's the unicorn one, but I didn't want to do that because, it's, well, little boys, it's like a horse. So they could use that, but I wanted to save this for little girls. So I'm not going to actually use one of these for that. And then when it came to the lollipop, these came, and I've used a lot of them for the little girl ones, but this came in 3 colors. Now, you had this looks like pink, but it's probably supposed to be a red. And then it had the lavender one. I know it's highlight, but this one is obviously lavender. This one is a light pink. And this one's supposed to be red, supposed to be. So I was thinking of using this or not using it because I don't want anybody to think, oh my gosh, that's pink. It's supposed to be for a little boy. So since I don't have any red ones, I was thinking just to use the coins, right? And then the car just hanging off of it like that. Or because I have the chocolate in the back, he doesn't necessarily need chocolate coins. I could save this for another one and just simply have the car hanging off, but then somehow or another incorporate the activity sticker there. So it seems like maybe I need something else here, especially since this one is so decorated and animated. So I was thinking just go ahead and use the chocolate coin. I wish I could have like the car sitting on the coin there, but like a gold road or somehow. If I put the coin in the front, somehow tape it in the front and maybe just paste the car to the side, that's kind of okay. I think that's cute. So now what would happen if I would take 2 coins, one on this side and one on that side, and of course I would tape it, and yeah, I don't want to have, that's kind of okay. I think that's even cute. Look at that. You see how well, no, you can't see. You see how the truck is hanging from the top. Let me do it a little bit more so you can see. Now you see how the truck is hanging from the top there. So I think that's different. I can affix the truck so it can be hanging from the top. And then you have the 2 coins, the 2 chocolate coins. And then, of course, that'll be in the back. So I think that's a different look. I just didn't want to use that lollipop because it looks more pink. It's like a dark pink than a red. And I did not want that to be the case. And then when I was looking for the bubbles, The bubbles were just in pink and red. Pink and, excuse me, a dark pink and a light pink. So I didn't want to put the bubbles in that. And so, you know, I could, I do also have these glasses. But then, no, I didn't want to put the glasses in there. Then I also have the little small bears. But then there's no room for the bears in here. You know, like if I wanted to put, no, not this one. But, you know, this is an elephant. So, you know, there's no room for that in here. So I didn't want to put any stuffed animal there. So I think what I'm going to do is just leave these coins here. 2 gold coins. Or 1 gold coin. And a car. I don't know. I have to play around with this, guys. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing. I might try to have the car sitting off here and then just do the 2 coins just for uniformity. And no worries that it's falling off because it's not secured. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, a bath bomb, 2 gold coins, and a car. And then put this little activity sticker here on the bottom. And then I think that's cute. What do you guys think? Don't you think that's cute? Let me bring it a little closer. That's cute. And then have nothing on the top. I think it's really cute to have it actually hanging off the top like that. But then once I put it in the cellophane, if I don't have a shrink wrap bag, I was concerned as to the cellophane hiding the car, you know, and putting some type of bow or something on top of that. So I was a little concerned with that, which is why I'd rather just affix it here, have it hanging off the side like that so you can see it in the front. Have the 2 gold coins, one in the showing the back side of the gold coin and the other showing that side. As my mother said, go with your first mind. So I'm going to go with that, right? And that's that. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's put these aside here. We'll save that for something else. And so now I'll just put that in there so you could see that. Hopefully it's not too much of a glare. There you go. And so let's, no, actually no, because that's kind of distracting. So yeah, so let's go ahead and just do this real quick. Get some tape and make sure the back of my coin, we'll affix that this way. I don't know why I didn't get a long enough tape to just tape all of it at once, like one long piece of tape. Right, and just affix that way. We don't want to cover up the S on his chest, but he could see that that's Superman. Right, and now we'll just take the car and have it up like that or like that. Let me see. Oh, that's pretty cool to leave it like that versus like that. I don't know. I kind of like it hanging off. Let me show you up close. I was saying when I looked at it from afar, that's pretty cool to have it like that, right? Front facing, or have it kind of slanted, hanging like that with the wheels. That's pretty cool too, right? I don't know, guys. There's more than one way to do this. So if I affix it with the tape, and then, you know, I think it'll look cool like that because it shows the wheels, the shininess, and everything, versus have it hanging on the side like that. Even though they can see that that's a truck, you know, it's just something about those wheels that gives it like a little accent. So I'm going to leave it like that. All right, so let's go ahead and get this tape down. How did I have it? Like this, yeah. So wait a minute. I could put some glue dots, but no, I'm going to do it just like this. Put it on there first. Put that there like that. And you guys can't see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to need another piece of tape. But it's on there. That's for sure. It is on there. We're in there like swimwear. And what is in there like swimwear? Because swimwear is in there? I don't know where that came from or why that is a phrase, but it is. Yeah, and you won't be able to see that once I wrap it in the cellophane. It's on highlight now, so you're able to see the tape, but remember the tape is transparent. And just like that, we have another gift. So this I'm going to, I can affix it here, or I can affix it on the outside, but I think I want to put it on the inside so that it won't get snagged off. I kind of wish it was a different color because it kind of blends in, but that's okay. I wish it was like a blue or something, but it only came, the stickers, where are they? Where are they? I thought I put all of my kids stuff in one. I did. See, it only came on one side in pink and the other side on red with the, you know, little small pink hearts. So I didn't want to do too much with the pink. We know that Valentine's Days, everything is red and pink. Excuse me. But when we're, you know, talking about boys, we don't want to inundate them with everything pink, you know, because of gender identity and all of these things. And, you know, some people have things about, you know, feelings about that. So we want to stay neutral and, you know, blue for boys and pink for girls. But, you know, there's always blue, pink, red, yellow, all of that stuff. So, yeah, different strokes for different folks. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and tape this down. Let's see here. Did I do that right? Nope, I did that wrong. So we'll go ahead and put that in the, let me make sure it's in the center. And little bloopers, but you know, that's okay. Not editing anything. And we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah. And then we'll do the bottom. We'll lay that down so we won't have to worry about it falling. How's that? And we'll just go ahead, and then it's easier to tape it anyway. Now I could put another piece of tape on the side, but I don't want to tape it too much. You know, it'll be fine just sticking out like that. But then again, since we're kind of tape happy, go ahead and tape it. Follow your first mind, right? We'll tape it down to make sure that the sides don't stick out. You know, the child's going to rip it open anyway. And there you have it, guys. So let's see if I can turn this light down because of the glare, and maybe even change the lighting. There we go. That might be a little bit better. So that's our Superman with our little car and our 2 gold little coins, chocolate coins, and our little activity thingamajig there. And then on the back we have the chocolate truck candy bar, and so that'll be good. And then we have this one. I didn't even use any shreds. I just thought about that. Yeah, I can put a little bit of shred in there, although I really don't need shreds because it has that paper, and this is already covered with tape, so I really don't need any shreds. If I can get this tissue paper out from the bottom and have it kind of sticking out a little bit, I'm going to work with that off camera before I package it. And I'll get the little red piece of paper here, or I can simply just go ahead and put a few pieces of shred here. I don't really have to, but because I, you know, don't want to work with it or mess it up any, I'll just stick some shred in there so that the shred will be sticking out, and then that'll be fine. You know what I mean? We'll just do it like that. You know, it's just for a small little effect, right? And so that's what we'll do. We'll just stick some shred in there. Problem solved. That's it. I don't have to fuss with that little, trying to get that little piece of paper up, but that's good for the next time, so that, you know, when I do the next one, just make sure that the tissue paper is up on each side. And see, it gives it a small effect just by having that shred there. So that's it, guys. I'm going to come back and see what I'm going to do for the men, and then show you that, and then we're going to be out of here. Make sure that you like, make sure that you share, make sure that you subscribe. Tell me what you think about these 2 little things for little boys. I think that they are just adorable. right? With the little pail, and they can use it for whatever it is they want to use afterward. I think that this is too cute. Proud of myself. See, you just sit around and you can design your own things and make it how you want to make it. You're the designer. So some people may not do it this way. Some people may put something somewhere else, and you may put something on the top or something on the bottom, or don't put that there, put this here. This is why you design your things the way you want, and I'm designing mine the way that I had in my head. So, if you like this, you can certainly create this. This is a great idea for your children or other basket designers, and you can put your own spin on it. If you do, make sure you comment and let me know if you did this, and I'll go and check yours out, and I can get some inspiration from you, as we all get inspiration from one another. So that's what I'm doing for the little boys. I'll come back with the ones that I'm going to do for men. Thanks for watching.